Hey guys, we are now together. We are going to be doing some Canva training. So we are going to be showing you from, if you've never used Canva, to how to set things up, how to create things, how to use them, and how to download them and put them into parties and to use them for whatever we need them for. So we have one of our own, Michelle Lopez, who is like a master at this now. So she is really good at this. So we thought she would be perfect person to teach us how to use Canva and really make those images our own so that they don't get spammed or blocked from being used. So I'm gonna turn this over to Michelle. Thank you, thank you.
Hi guys, Michelle here. I don't consider myself an expert in Canva, but I am pretty well seasoned on it. I've been using it for about maybe 3 years. But every day I'm learning something new. On today's over the week when I learned I was going to do the training, I went back and I looked at some Canva for beginners to kind of like get a starting point for you guys. So I've actually learned some things, new things throughout the week. So I am going to start sharing my screen. And where is it here? And share it. So on this screen, it is canva.com. From the very beginning as to when you're going to sign up to your account. So on the upper right hand corner, you have your login or your sign up, and we're starting this as we're signing up. So you just kind of click the sign up. You can either sign up with your Facebook and it automatically log you in if you have your Facebook account signed up. You can sign up if you have a Google, means a Gmail address, or you can sign up with an email. The only thing I know about this is when you sign up with an email, you will get a link to verify your account. So once that, it'll take you to the home screen once you verified it. What I'm going to share with you guys now is my Canva, because I already had some designs made up. So there are quite a few ways on how to create a design on Canva to share. And one of the important things about sharing your images through Canva, it makes them unique to yourself. It helps us when we're using Post My Party or just loading pictures into Facebook parties, because Facebook has gotten a little bit smart and not wanting to spam its users. So once it's noticing that a certain picture is being used a lot of times, it starts flagging it and not showing it to individuals. And I think that's one of the reasons sometimes we have low visibility on some of our groups. So I will show you a little trick in a while on when we download our marketing imaging from home office on how to make it your own for your party, so it doesn't come with that little red warning sign from Post My Parties. So on creating your design, which is what pictures are called here on Canva, is on your right hand side on the top, it says create design. You can click there and it'll bring you down a drop box where it'll ask you like what is it that you're working from. If you're doing a Facebook story, an Instagram post, what have you. And for me, I don't know why, because I have seen it in other people's. It just doesn't do it for me. I have to manually type in what I'm going to work on. So I just put Facebook and it gives me all of the templates that it has for Facebook. What we're going to work on right now is going to be a cover photo. So for our groups on Facebook, when we're running our parties, it has to be a Facebook event cover. It's just the size that works for it. You notice above it, there is a Facebook cover, but for some odd reason, I think there were some changes done on Facebook that one just kind of doesn't really fit into our group party pages anymore. So we're going to go to a Facebook event cover.
I only see get started with Canva.
I'm sorry?
I only see get started with Canva.
You're not seeing my other screen?
No.
Okay. Darn it. Okay, your screen. Oh, new share. Oh, I have to click what I'm sharing with you guys. sorry about that. I have to click every time what screen. Can you see the blank Canva?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so let me go back to home and we will reverse. Okay. So this is home screen for Canva for me. I am a paid member of Canva. So I have a little bit more options than with the free version. And there is a free version. And I highly recommend the free version for you to get started. You don't have to pay the $12 for it. I like it because it gives me more options to use. It has a little bit more pictures for me to use. And I just, like I said, I've been using it for a while and I use it for different stuff. So for me, it's worth paying the $13 for it. But if you're just starting out, I recommend the free version. There's still a lot for you to do on the free version. So from homepage, you'll see you're welcome. And on the left-hand side, you show some of the, like if I click on it, it'll show all the designs I've already made. It has folders where you can save items. I will share that with you later. So we're gonna go over to the right-hand side and we're gonna create a design. So there's two ways that you can do your designs. Either you click the button on the upper right-hand corner where it says create design, or right here in the where it says Instagram post, Facebook story, or video, you can click one of those and it'll take you to start creating designs. So I mentioned earlier for me, I don't know why I always have to type in what I'm creating. Because it doesn't give me like the Facebook cover or the Facebook image post. So there it is. So I explained about the covers or the event covers. Can you guys see yourself on my screen on my right-hand side? No? Yes? Okay. So Facebook event cover. It takes me, here we go, to my blank page on where I'm going to start creating my images. On the left-hand side, there's templates that Canva has already created for us. That is where I kind of get my inspiration ideas from. And it's really cool because some of them are already pre-made and you don't have to like put a lot of thought and a lot of work into it. And we are going to be working on our New Year's sip and appetizer theme. There will be a contest that we will be discussing about later on. So I'm going to use this party one. So here it's our, see it's already made. If you want to change your background color because it's too bright for you or you have other colors that you like to use, you just click on that. And on the left-hand side, you see the little color box. I have to move you guys. You guys are kind of in my way. How do I move you this way? Okay. So these are my colors that I can pick from. It's easier to go with your default colors, or you can click this rainbow and it'll moves it around to kind of like the colors that you want and see kind of it changes. Oh, that looks kind of pretty. We'll leave it there. So it changes that. You can also go and click and change the yellow on your designs. Let's see, white. And then we put the other yellow and we go and put it in gray and see how it changes it. Anytime it has that blue box, it means that is the item that you're working with. And over here, it'll tell you like the colors. And once you click on that, that's where you can change the color for the artwork, the clip art that you're working for. So now we're going to change the title for our party that we're working on. So let's say it is, we're going to put it for Michelle's party. And what I've noticed, just a little trick, I haven't been putting Pamper Chef parties into my designs for my covers. Just to put a little bit more curiosity as to what our party is going to be. Some people look at it like, oh, it's a Pamper Chef party, or it's a Origami Owl, or a Norwex, or a Tupperware, and a lot of people don't click on it just because. So I just kind of leave that out just to create a little bit more curiosity for them to go in there and check out what the party is about. So let's see. So I'm creating that. I've done that. And because the way Canva designed this space, they kind of grouped everything into one. So if I move this, like you see all the text is moving around together. If I don't like that, or I don't want to keep a certain text on it, I'll just go and I can hit my delete on my keyboard and it disappears it. And there's always an undo, and it'll go back and undo, kind of like a Word or an Excel for you. It just keeps going back to undoing to kind of where you like it from. Because Canva, one of the cool things about Canva, and one of the things that's not so cool about Canva, is that it saves every 3 minutes. So once you come in here and you do a change and you exit out of Canva and come back, like it's kind of saved and your changes are done. And sometimes I've done that where it's like, oh, that's not one I wanted to change. And then I come back and it's like, I can't go back to what it used to look like before. So let's continue changing. I can also, another thing I can do from here is I have it all set up. I can ungroup them on the top, and now they all become their own individual entity. So I can kind of move them around anywhere I want. So that's one way to do your cover picture, and one way on how to do one of your images.
Michelle, will you click how you grouped and ungrouped again?
Okay. Let's go undo, 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 undo. Is that? No, that's undo. Okay, there we go. So I clicked it and you see how it's all highlighted blue? That means that it is one entity. So it moves all around. So on the upper right-hand corner, there's a button where it says ungroup. And now each one of them has become its own little thing.
Thank you. See, I learned something. Thank you.
Yeah. So another way that we're going to create it, let me go back into home. We're going to create another cover. We're creating from scratch. I can change my background to, let's say, a blue. Oh, that's too bright. That blue. And then I'm going to upload an image that we have from home office marketing. If I'm going too fast, let me know, guys. I will slow down. I tend to speak kind of fast. We are going to go into our back office. Do we all know about our marketing imagery that home office provides for us? So from home office, on the left-hand side, it says marketing. And it brings us up into all of the images that they have, and it's broken down into different categories. Because we're working on a new year on template, I am going to look up, what was the word I had? I think it was cocktail. And I just hit enter for search. And for this purpose, because we're only working from images, I'm just going to click it says images, little check mark. So all of these are images. And just by hand, it has already a Sips and App cover photo. So I'm going to download it. It's downloaded, and let me open up back my Canva. There it is. There's two ways. See, and I'm learning something new. We can go into my uploads and you upload your media. You go to your device into the folder where you downloaded it to. You click the image and it starts working and uploading in here. This little upload box lets you know the process of it. The videos do take longer, but once it uploaded, it's already there. So I can use this picture and size it anywhere I want into my group. Or if I drag it in here, you see it'll take over the whole canvas that's available for me. So there's two ways, and then the other way, I'm gonna undo, cancel, undo. So I'm gonna minimize my Canva, open up my folders, and I learned that you can drag it in there and it just does it for you. I learned that today. Now it's like, oh my God, that saves so much time. So as it clicks it into my canvas, whoops, wrong one. It's also uploading it into my images for me to use later. Said I've been using this for quite a while and I create a lot of stuff. Everything that I have uploaded is here on my left-hand side on all my uploaded media that I can kind of go back and change or use for other things. It has videos that I've also uploaded from marketing. And the one thing that I've never used is audio, but we're going to continue with our images. So here is, let me undo it. I don't like to work with it on this scale. It's just preference that we have. I like to take my whole screen, my whole canvas. So I'm going to start creating my own cover. So for visual effect, I'm going to make the picture less visible so I'm able to put text on top of it. It's this little checker transparency box on the upper right-hand side. You click on that and your picture starts to be less visible. And you know, guys, it's coming up with a blue tone because I have the blue background in the back. So I'm going to change it back to white and see the difference. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at the 50% for now, and I'm going to play with it in a little bit to make it go with what I am working on. So now I am going to load up my text that I want it to say. Canva provides some already done fonts for you that are grouped. Some of them are really, really cool that you can work with. Like if you like handwritten stuff or two-toned items, it's already there for you. And you can see here where it says free. That means it's part of your free bundle, or it'll have some that it says pro, and pro is the ones that you have to, it's part of the membership. I always like to use, just my personal preference, I like this font. So there, and then it's like when you use on your Word or on anything, those little dots that makes them bigger for you. Your square, so it makes your font bigger. So I'm going to show you right now. Put this to Michelle's party. I didn't capitalize my M. So then I click my text and it gives me these two little lines because the way it's grouped, this is one size font and then this is another size font. So I only want the top. I'm going to highlight that. And you can basically do your font size whatever size you want. For example, right here it says font size is 36 and 42, but let's just say you want a 40. You just go ahead and type it in and hit enter and it changes it for you. So you can kind of get the idea of what a 40 on this font is. If I were to change it into another font. Let's see. And for that, on the upper right-hand side, where it says Sacramento, that is where my fonts are. So these are all the fonts that are available from Canva, and I have no idea how many. But the ones that you see with the little crown, those are part of the Pro, and those are the ones that you have to pay for. So I will pick a free one. Let's see which one looks free. Oh, and another, if I like handwritten fonts. So if you go in the top and right handwritten, it brings up all the fonts that are handwritten. Let's see, last time I was looking for bold prints. So it brings you up all the bold ones. Let's go with, this one looks pretty. So see how with the changing of the font, and on a 40, it makes it bigger. So it just depends on the font that you're using and on the size. So I'm just gonna play with it. I always go to play with 100. And then from there, I kind of work it. And that's actually a pretty good size. I am going to change the color of the font now. Back to my color wheel. And I just kind of play around with it to see what looks good. And one of the cool things that Canva does, it picks up your pictures and it tells you what colors that will look nice. So this is the current photo I'm using. And what colors. So this one looks pretty. And you can either put the party link there, or what other suggestions would you guys use when you're doing your cover photos? What other items would you put?
You can put the closing date or
click here to shop and do the double click where you have the link. Yeah.
Okay. Click here for shopping.
yeah, and if you're doing a theme of the day, it could be the name of the theme or
it was whatever, sips and appetizers. And then, okay, so then we will change that color too. Black doesn't look that great. Let's see this one. Okay. So that one doesn't look nice either. So then we'll play with the background.
Do you see that you're missing a space in here and 4?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to play with the background now. See, that one looks nice. Do you guys like that one? I went to a 37 and I'm just going to change that. I don't like that color. We're going to make it black. And also again, I can ungroup this and move it closer up or move it more to the bottom. And another little tip, you see that fuchsia line? That is mainly where it's going to show on your Facebook. So it is nice to put all of our links within those borders. So it'll be that. I'll just move it down and move that up there. And there is that option. So that is one. And then I download it. And it's a PNG as one of our pictures. Today I learned that a PNG actually has, it's more on your oh, I forgot the word, on memory on saving than a JPEG. So sometimes that this might slow down your website, but I just think it looks better. Oh, see, high quality in a JPEG is small file for images. So I'm downloading that into my downloaded folder. And I like it that it gives you a cute little quote when it's downloading. So now I'm going to go into my parties. Let's see here, no. Here, can you guys see my party screen on Facebook? Yes, okay. So we're gonna edit, upload your photo. And there it is. So then that's how you would download it and upload it into your Facebook. Save my changes and voila, there it is. So that is how we work on our event covers. Now I am going to teach you on how to do images for your party template. Back to my home from Canva. Share some of the ones that I've done. These are all my designs. Let's see here. Where is a good one to share with you? For example, this one. I changed it quite a few times because I didn't want to keep using the same picture. So I've already downloaded quite a few pictures from home office. And let me go and do the holiday ones. Here we go. So all I'm going to do is just this one picture. I'm going to change it into 5 of them. So I'm just dragging. Sometimes I lie. Won't do it. There. It clicked it. There's a new image. I'm just going to change the color. Doesn't like the blue. I don't like any of these. Okay, let me do the transparency. And not on that, undo. See, Canva, I like Canva because it's all just trial and error. It's like you play around with it until how you like it. And then I can just put that in the middle with a black. So there's one. So I would download that and share it in maybe 5 of my parties. And then I will go and create another one. See, it's the same thing, the same wording. It's just a different picture. Change the font. To homemade apple. There we go. Change the color. Nope, don't like that. See, and you just click until something hits in that you like. So then there's another picture. I download that. I can share that into a few more pictures. I can share it in my group. I can share it in on my Facebook wall. And from this way, Facebook won't flag you for you spamming because you're using the same picture over and over or the same verbiage that you're using. So that is one way to upload your media. Another one is we're going to go back to, close that back, and we're going to create a design. It's back to Facebook. For Facebook, I don't really use the Facebook. I use the media. I don't know what the difference is, but I like it that this is my train of thought, is that it's a social media post. So that means that I can use it on my Instagram and my Facebook, and they've all worked for me. So we're going to do a one of the templates that Canva has for us. I like to use ones that has different pictures. I can put in here and put one that says picture collage, and it gives you the different types of templates that you can use. I'm just going to pick a random one, and there. It's kind of pretty. So from here, I'll go back into my uploaded pictures. And once again, like I said, I have a whole bunch of from the home office. Let me scroll down to, what are we talking about? Let's see, we are talking about holiday gifts that are available. Click the picture and I drag it into one little boxes, and it automatically sizes it to that picture size. Sometimes our pictures could be a little too big for that box. See how the mix and shop isn't really showing? You double click into that picture and you can drag it up or show the bottom to where you want it. I want to show the mix and shop's head more. So once I've already have it to where I want it, I will click done. And that is a picture. Where is the other one? Let's do the whisk. So then here I would put like great holiday gift ideas. And then here I would put my website or my social media handle. And then you can change these colors. And since we're doing red and white, I will do a dark red and highlight that. Go up here for the color. And there we go. And that is another post. It's simple and easy to do. Canva also has pictures that we can use that they have free copyrighted for us, that they're free for us to use. And of course, these are also, they will have pro, or they have the free ones. On your search on the upper right-hand side, there's these little, I call them music chords. I don't know what they're called, but it's where you can apply your filters. And you click free, and it's going to only show you the pictures that are free. So these are all of the free pictures that Canva has for you to use. And another thing that it has, say that you're trying to do a color scheme, you can search pictures by color. So I want to show all the red pictures that are free. Can apply that filter also. And if you want to use for holiday. So it's going to show you all of your holiday pictures that are red and that are free. Because one of the bummers is that you find a picture that you really, really love, but then you see that it's pro and it's like, oh, I can't use that because I'd have to pay for it. So that's why I always recommend to using the filter for the free. So let's pick this picture, undo, and we'll drag it in here and see how that looks. Not a very nice picture, but just an idea. So undo. I like this one on the top that I had before. So I'm gonna just, this is a pro one. See, that looks kind of cute. And if I delete, just because Canva showed it to you, doesn't mean that you need to use it. And then I can just move my wording to wherever it is. There's a blank one, and I'm just gonna change my tagline and change the color on it. It didn't work. You know what? I don't need to use my tagline. I can just delete it. So just because Canva provided it for you doesn't mean that you need to use it, and it's really easy for you to delete. Another thing that Canva does do, instead of using pictures, delete the picture, you just have to click on it and hit the delete and it goes away. It has backgrounds, which is kind of basically the same thing that I used. So let's do a holiday one again. That's not a very nice holiday now, is it? Let's do Christmas. Oh, you know what? Let's do New Year's because, oh, that's a cute one. So now you click it and that is a background. So it is automatically going to cover your whole background of your Canva. And again, you can move it around to where you like it. If you don't like this picture here, you move it to another location. You can overlay it on the top. And you see how my mix and chop went to the back and it's not really showing. I can do here where it says position. If I click that and I click forward, it brings it forward from the first picture and then it'll bring it forward on the second picture. I don't like how it's blocking the wine bottle. So I'm just gonna send it back again and kind of move it to that side. And then what I can do is take this one where the wine bottle is and do a Control-C for copy and a Control-V for, and then I have another one and I can put it anywhere else I want and then go back to my uploads and hit another picture and just drag it in there. And I will send it to the back for my mix and chop to come to the undo, hit the wrong one, position, hit it to the backwards, and there it is. There is a picture. Now, is there any questions on this?
What happens, Michelle, if you share a template with someone and you have pro and the person you share it with does not, and you used a pro picture in yours? What happens when you share it?
I don't really know. Susan, I believe I shared a pro with you one before. Were you able to use it when I did your banner?
Yeah, I was able to change things. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, but we
It's been
can
a
try
while.
that.
I was able to change it.
Yeah. Today I also learned, which is one of the reasons where I haven't given up my pro for so many reasons, is that in the past, I have been able to share my templates with others to my home office, back to my home, all of my designs. So what I've done, let's see, where is one that would be for you guys to share? Oh, here, this one. No, sorry guys, not that one. I'm looking just for one for pictures.
Was that one, I know you're looking for pictures, but was that one that had a video behind it?
Yes.
I thought so. Yeah.
It had a video on it. I'll show you how to do those too. But to be honest, I don't know. Video is allowed on the free one, but I haven't played with adding videos into it when I haven't had the free version. I'll just pick this one. So what I have done in the past is I can share it and here it'll tell me who I'm sharing it with, or I can do a copy of it and then I can send it to you guys either by messenger or by email. And then you guys have access to use it and to change it. But if you change it on your end, then you're going to change it on my end too. So what I do, let me close one of this because it actually goes into, guys, I thought I had pictures of where I've done it for my VIP group. I guess I don't.
You know what I do is I make a duplicate underneath it.
Yes.
And I just tell them not to touch the top one.
So that's what I'll do. I've done it where I've put.
If you just change the name of it,
Yeah.
then when
So
you
what,
then you change when you share it, it doesn't mess your
so
original up.
I'll make a copy and it moves all my stuff around. And then this is my copy. So I will open that. And up here on the upper right-hand corner, it's the title of it. So I will go in there and I will put Dream Builders copy. And then that's the one I used to share with you guys. So then I ask the individual that I'm sharing with it that once they open it on their end, they go ahead and then they do the same thing where they create a copy. So another thing that I wanted to share with that saves me a lot of time, close all my tabs here.
Can you share that into that the event so I can see if I can edit
Okay,
as a free, because I'm for a free one.
let me have one. Let's see. Let me create a really, really quick one. Let's do photos. Pro. Apply filter. Copy link. I'll just send it to you through Messenger.
I like the background. Just send it to me.
Okay. I think that's you too.
Yeah. Yep. I might use it for tomorrow.
And see if you guys, that's a pro one. So let's see if you guys can change it and then you can share with us while we're. So back to my designs. Close that. Oh, see, I knew I had one. So when I'm doing pages into my parties or my VIP group or my page, and I'm doing a recipes or just product pictures. So I was sharing the flexible cutting mats and the set of the paring knives. I will go and I will make a copy. I open it up and it already has the background that I'm using. It has the forms that I'm using. It has my website there and it has my little logo that I continuously use. So back to my uploads. If you guys keep seeing your pictures, I'll show you why they're there if you're wondering. I'll drop my picture in here of the 1 cup prep bowls and then voila, I have another picture. I download it and then I go back to my designs. I hit copy, make a copy. I open it up again and then I create another product. So that makes it's not time consuming the first time, but it takes a little bit more time when you're trying to like this are my holiday post. So it took me like maybe 20 minutes to create this. But then once I've already have all my pictures downloaded, and then I just swap them out and just keep downloading and downloading. And then that's just different pictures that takes less than a minute for me to do. My more intricate ones are the ones with the videos. And I will show you guys those. So I think that was one of the things that most people wanted to know. For us, I feel that because we're currently not doing cooking shows, people don't actually get to see our products being demonstrated. And if you show somebody the picture of the pretzel maker set, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, that's kind of cool, but like, how do I use it? What do I do with it? I haven't seen you played with it. I don't know what it is. So I go back into our imagery, I download the video, and then I put the pictures of it. So let me make a copy of this. And again, it's what I like about the
Michelle, what
yes.
are you clicking when you make a copy?
Okay, so I am clicking from my home screen.
Mm-hmm.
I went to all of my designs,
Mm-hmm.
and then it brings everything up.
Right.
If you hover over your image, there's 3 little dots that will appear on the upper right hand of your picture.
Thank you.
And there it'll make you make a copy. You can move it to a folder. You can download it and without going in there. You can get a shareable link, comment and like, I don't know what that is, or you can delete it from your designs.
Perfect. Thank you.
And you
So-
can download a pro picture if it's sent to you without.
Oh, see, you're blessed to have me. So I will share more pro stuff. Okay, so here I go. Back to my video. Okay, so there is I made a copy of my pretzel one. I'm going to go to my uploads. I'm going to upload just so you guys can see the process of it. Upload, I go into my device. I've had videos here. Let's see. Oh, let's do the wine opener. And I am going to upload the images I have of the wine opener, just so they're at the top. Have that. What would look nicer? And that. So they're uploading. As I mentioned, on the left-hand side, there's that little bubble that's showing that it's uploading. So I'm going to go to my videos. There is a bandwidth that is allowed on the videos that you can upload. So that's why I like to pick the ones that are less than a minute. There is a process where you go and you can shrink them, but that's like a whole advanced other area where you have to go into other websites to minimize the size. So here is my wine opener. And like I said, it took me maybe half an hour to create this one template that now I'm going to keep using for the rest of the winter probably. So I'm just drag it in here where my other video was, and it'll play it for you. I go into my images. I drag the pictures in there. And that doesn't look nice there. So cancel, and I'm just gonna flip them. That one goes there. That one goes there. And see, and voila, there it is. I go into Pamper Chef's website. Put in wine on my search for product. There's the electric wine opener. Click on it. Right above the picture, it gives it to you on lowercase. I copy it from our website. I go into my design. I highlight my title of my product. I copy and paste it there. And then what is the item number for it? It is $14.89. 1489. And then I'm going to play with the font. I think it was, I always start at 100 to see that it's too big for it. There's a 90. And I still think it's too big. 85. I like that. Oops, undo. I made it. And I just move it to where it looks. I have my little Bitmoji that I use on almost all of my pictures. I learned this from Lisa Noto, where it says free return shipping for 30 days if you're not madly in love with our purchase. You can put that, you can put your website, you can put a tagline if you use it. If you're using it for your, feel free to invite guests to my page, like, comment, and share, or what is, if you have it, shout out what you like about it. Just, you know, make it to what you want, or a call to action. This is our Pamper Chef Independent Consultant logo. So it's just there. How long did it take me to, like, less than a minute? So that's how I do my videos. And that's kind of everything there. Like I mentioned, everything does take maybe 20 minutes because I like to play with it and stuff. And creating my first image, and then it takes me just a minute. And then, like I said, I'll just copy and paste it. And then they're there. See, I have them all there. And another tip I have is when you're downloading pictures from marketing imagery, so you don't get flag dimension, you just, and I learned this one from Claudia Bazar, where you just do your Facebook post and you get a picture for marketing. Where is, let's say, our boat process. Or there's the ones where, actually, let's go undo that. This one already says it. Undo, why didn't you fit? Where Pamper Chef has already created what it is, and then you download it back into your computer and you upload it into your Post My Party or straight into a party on Facebook or what have you. Excuse me. This automatically gives the picture, I don't know what I did with my water, a different name, a different URL. So it lets Facebook know that this is the first time per se that this picture is being used, compared to the millions of times that this one picture is being used throughout all of Facebook because of all the consultants that we have that use it. So that is that one tip. You guys have any questions? You want me to show you how to do something else? Trying to go home here. So another thing that I like to do also from here, the reason why a lot of your guys' pictures were here, I never finished it though. I was using what you would call a presentation, kind of like a PowerPoint presentation for an opportunity event that Canva provided for me. I was just uploading pictures for it. And I did the Dream Builders organization of how it was towards my team. So it starts with Barbara, Cindy, Shelly, our leaders, and then my team.
So cool.
That's why your pictures were there. And then it just goes into like the rest.
We know you're just a stalker. Come on.
I know I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You know, they say that, what is it? Copying is the form of flattery or something like that. Guys, okay, look, I have no secret. You guys know I'm a stalker. I go and I look for people who are doing their things. A lot of our consultants in Pamper Chef or just across the direct sales have gotten really smart and started to put their names on their pictures, watermarks and all that stuff. But that doesn't mean that I can't go and copy it and create my own. So I'm going to show you guys, because I stalk. And I mean, we're all free to do this. And I always say, if you make your party public, then I can see what you're posting. So these were my ideas that I was getting from Black Friday. I saw their pictures and I was like, these are really cute. I was like, oh, I like this. So what do? I right click, I save image, download it, and it's like I showed you guys, I upload it into my Canva and it's technically become my own picture URL. Who's another one that I like to share with you guys since you're here, so you guys can go stalk them too. She had really awesome 12 days of Christmas pictures that I know it probably took her a good minute to create some of her pictures, but they're really nice pictures. And then when you have a theme, so it's like, I was like, oh, I can go and share them. The one person that she became a national executive, and I think like 11 months, no, not a national, an executive, this is my junk drop group. Not her, the low carb mama. I forget what her name is. I'm sure it'll pop up. But look at her pictures. So I just look and see, she got really smart and she started to put her, I don't think she got smart. She's been doing this from the very beginning, where she put her logo. But I want to show you guys a secret.
I was just gonna ask how would you change that?
Okay, so let me look. I'm going to download it and save it. Go into my Canva. It's social media. Upload it. So there it is. Drag it in here. See, I think that's why I use social media, because it fits most of our pictures and the Facebook doesn't. The Facebook setting post. So I am going to go into, oh, I didn't show you guys elements. Elements is basically clip art that you can add into your pictures. And I'm sure that this is probably somewhere in here. I'm going to look for, what would that, a box. It's just a square. So you guys saw where I went under shapes. It's just a square. If I need to go back, I will. And just size it over that. I mean, it's visible where you can see it, or I can kind of go and try to match that color into that color, because, oops, undo. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you. And there it is. See, I took out her name. And I can go and put mine in there under text.
Smart cookie.
Yeah, so I'll put like what is mine? So there it is. And then I'll drag it down to there. And then on the little dots, once you start making it fit to where you want it, the font size starts changing too. And then I can just drag it there. And there it is. So now I've made it mine. On some of the stuff that I have done, like I wouldn't be able to find it, and I think it would take me a really long time to find this picture, but my designs. This was one of her pictures that she had. I just made it. I actually created this one. I went and I looked for, on my elements, I looked for a Christmas tree. Let me do. So there's the Christmas tree and I moved it around. I went back into my elements. Under the shapes, those are just sizes. Frames are where you can add pictures into them. So I shrank it kind of to fit the size of the ornament. And then I went into my pictures, and that's why I had all the holiday ones. And dragged it in there. And see how it minimized it to fit that picture size. So then I also have, I'm looking for the logo. And for example, like we're always in January, I don't need any more Halloween stuff, so I can just delete it. So there isn't that much. Like that was our October special. And sometimes I just go back and delete my stuff. See, I have a lot of pictures, so it's taking me a little bit to find it. But I have the logo. It's taking me.
Is that not something like you put on search uploads, put logo?
I don't think so because it was an uploaded picture I did.
Right, okay.
Oh, I learned something new, Susan, but that's not the logo I wanted. but I learned, see, we learned something new. Let's see if I do PC. No, that's not though. How about spoon? See, we all learned something new today. Nope, it's not.
No.
Well, anyway, it was, let me go back. It's basically this logo right here.
Yeah.
And then I went in here again and then just added all of my wording, and on the text, I typed in one of these. I typed in like something, and then I just moved them around. And that was what I did. That one I did not copy directly from her, but I was inspired from her. So any more questions? Do you guys have any things you want to see? And as I was scrolling through my pictures, I remembered I was going to show you guys something else. As we were working on our vision board this morning, and if you guys see anything that you guys like I can share on the group on some of our Canva designs. Like I have for my parties, I have a wish list Wednesday, and I've actually like wrote down some of our items. I'm looking for my vision board. Here. that one of the other options to create your vision board, as Shelly showed us, is that we can do it through Canva. So I've uploaded, as before, I've uploaded stuff from our marketing as to what I want. Like our goals, my house, like how many new team members I want, my tagline. And then you just kind of write in there, and you can just like move this around. If you figure out that it's not something that you want, you know, you can just click and delete it. Doesn't have to be fancy like that. It can just be like, I want a car, and then you put the car that you want, or other options like that. So that concludes our training in Canva. Any questions? Any designs you guys want to see? Any things I didn't cover that you were expecting to see? So we are going to have a contest. The video is going to be posted in Dream Builders. All of our contests are ending on Monday when we get together for the trip reveal, and we're doing the contest for the bookings. And we're going to start working on a template for January. So we're doing a sip and appetizer template, and we're going to ask all of you guys to help us design some of the imagery that we can use for the post. So what we are looking for is a cover banner for sips and appetizers, a product post, a recipe, a game, or whatever else that you think you like to see in a party, something that has been successful for you that you've used in the past. I'm going to share with you guys some that I saw. Can you guys still see my screen? Okay. So this is the one I copied. Like the banner that we can use.
Oh, actually, it's still stuck on your vision board.
Oh, okay. See, I think it's like, new share. Okay. That's a different screen. Okay, there's my pictures. Okay. So it'll be a cover picture that you can do. Like, what's your favorite? Can you guys see what's your favorite family Christmas tradition? This one says now booking parties for January and February. Here's one of our products. Where's a pancake making gift set or a holiday special that you guys think would be. We're just looking for you guys to participate, for us to learn how to do our own imagery for our templates. Let's go back to Canva, and I will show you a recipe I've done. Where is my home? Scrolling down through here, all of my designs. I'm working on it. Let's see. I really should start putting these in folders and labeling them. I saw you a little bit ago. Where did you? Oh, here we go. So it was basically the same concept from before. It's 2 pictures from our website for what was it? The mini mummy pizzas. And I just copied and pasted from a text format into the design. It can be like this, it can be smaller. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for recipes, a cover photo, a game, something that's worked for you, Like for me, it's been like the wish list Wednesdays that I do. So that will be, and we will announce the winner on Monday during our last Zoom call for the weekend. So that is it for sharing. And now that we are here, we're gonna do a little dance party. So we're all gonna get up, we're gonna shake. We had a lot of fun together, a lot of knowledge. Where is my, here we go. It's just a quick little dance party. Don't.
Powering on.
In our PJs.
So you can stop share.
Yes.
And then do you want me to record the